and creating. Each time you release what is comfortable but limiting, you make room for the extraordinary. Self-discipline is the currency of freedom. It is not punishment, but investment, the deliberate shaping of habits, thoughts, and choices that compound into excellence. Fear tempts you to linger in comfort, yet beyond. The one who masters himself, who aligns action with purpose, becomes impervious to the chaos of the world. Your body, mind, and spirit respond to consistency, they reward effort with resilience, clarity, and power. Time is fleeting and unforgiving. Waste it chasing validation, comparing yourself to others, or clinging to what cannot be changed, and it will vanish, leaving nothing but regret. Focus instead on what you can control, your effort, your attitude, your presence. Life reflects the discipline and integrity with which you steward your hours. Every choice is a brushstroke in the painting of your destiny. Paint with intention. Obstacles are neither punishment nor proof of inadequacy. They are teachers, each presenting a lesson in patience, creativity, and perseverance. When you encounter walls, do not turn away in frustration, climb, break, or navigate or discover the depth of your courage. Your resilience grows with each challenge, building a foundation that no misfortune can shake. Do not confuse comfort with growth. True expansion comes when you step into discomfort, into uncertainty, into moments that test your limits. Every risk, every decision made in the face of fear, strengthens the foundation of your character. You cannot cross new horizons while clinging to the familiar, the shore must fade before the sea can carry you. Happiness is cultivated in action, not in passivity. Chasing it as a goal leads only to emptiness, for happiness is not a destination, it is the path itself. It is the mindful engagement with life, the gratitude for small victories, the courage to face hardship with grace. Each day offers a choice, to succumb to resentment, fear, or distraction, or to engage fully with the life you are given. Do not let the opinions or limitations of others dictate your path. People will always project their insecurities, fears, and biases, but their judgments are their own. Build a shield of discernment. Listen when lessons are offered, but act according to your own insight. You are the cartographer of your life, your map is drawn not in the lines of others' expectations, but in the deliberate choices you make. Self-respect is non-negotiable. Never sacrifice your growth, your values, or your integrity for anyone. The temporary comfort of pleasing another pales in comparison to the lifelong fulfillment of living true to yourself. Be ruthless in protecting your energy, yet generous in sharing it with those worthy of your presence. This balance, firm boundaries paired with thoughtful generosity, is the hallmark of wisdom. Your life is a reflection of the choices you make, of the courage you summon, and of the attention you give to each passing moment. Do not wait for perfect conditions, for clarity, or for someone else to authorize your dreams. The world rarely cooperates, it is indifferent to your plans, and freedom, the freedom to decide, to act, to create meaning where none is offered. You are the author, the painter, the architect of your existence. Every thought, every decision, every action contributes to the masterpiece of your life. Do not fear mistakes, they are the tuition you pay for wisdom. Each misstep, each failure, carries lessons invisible until reflected upon. Those who achieve greatness are not the ones who never stumble, but those who learn, adapt, and rise stronger after every fall. Pain and struggle are not enemies, they are guides. They illuminate weaknesses, sharpen strengths, and cultivate the resilience necessary to thrive in a world that will test you without pause. Gratitude transforms even the most ordinary existence into a life of meaning. Appreciate the warmth of sunlight, the rhythm of your breath, the moments that pass quietly and without notice. Happiness is not a grand prize waiting at some distant horizon, it is discovered in the act of seeing, in the choice to notice, and in the willingness to embrace life fully, even when it hurts. The small victories, the quiet accomplishments, the unseen efforts, these accumulate into a life that is rich beyond measure. You will encounter people who deceive, betray, or disappoint. This is inevitable. Do not let it embitter you, for bitterness is a prison you build yourself. Instead, observe, Learn, and act with discernment. The world will reflect back what you project. Generosity yields connection, courage yields respect, and integrity yields freedom. Protect your energy, and invest it only in what nourishes your growth and aligns with your purpose. Time is relentless. It will not wait, and it will not repeat. Each day lost is a fragment of your life that cannot be reclaimed. Do not squander it on resentment, comparison, or fear. Engage fully, act intentionally, and make each moment count. Your body is your instrument, your mind your compass, and your spirit your guiding light. Nourish them, sharpen them, and align them with the person you aspire to be. Self-realization is the culmination of all effort, all reflection, and all courage. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you have ever been allowed to believe. The storms you have faced, the losses you have endured, the fears you have confronted, all have been training for this moment, the moment you stand fully in your own power. Nothing external can grant you meaning. It comes from the depth of your presence, the clarity of your purpose, and the courage of your choices. Do not wait for others to validate you. You do not need permission to live boldly, to dream deeply, or to act decisively. Your past does not define you, except as a source of lessons and guidance. Your fears are signals, not shackles. Your desires are compass points, not chains. And your failures are fuel, not markers of defeat. Step into each day fully, armed with the knowledge that you are both the sculptor and the clay of your existence. Legacy is not built in moments of comfort, it is forged in struggle, in persistence, and in the unwavering pursuit of truth. The measure of your life is not the accolades received, but the integrity maintained when no one was watching, the courage exercised when the world doubted you, and the love given without expectation. Every choice, every act of discipline, every moment of self-mastery contributes to a story that will outlast you, quietly shaping the lives around you long after your presence has passed. Happiness is found not in chasing, but in living. It is the peace that comes from alignment, between your actions and your values, your efforts and your intentions, your mind and your heart. Do not seek external validation, seek internal harmony. Your joy is not the product of circumstance, but of perception. The life you have is the life you choose to honor, to shape, and to expand. In every challenge, find the opportunity. In every setback, find the lesson. In every ending, find the seed of a new beginning. You have the power to rise above fear, disappointment, and limitation. You have endured every hardship, survived every storm, and learned from every loss. The strength you seek has always been within you, forged in quiet reflection, tested in adversity, and proven through action. Stand tall in your own life. Speak your truth. Walk your path with courage and clarity. And remember, nothing outside of you can define your worth, limit your growth, or dictate the boundaries of your dreams. Life is fleeting, fragile, and yet endlessly full of possibility. Embrace it fully. Love with intention. Act with courage. Dream without hesitation. Persist without compromise. And never forget that within you resides the power to transform every moment into triumph, every challenge into growth, and every day into a testament of your resilience, wisdom, and indomitable spirit. You are the hero of your own story, the master of your own destiny, and the author of a life that is entirely, profoundly, and unapologetically yours. Step into it. Own it. Live it. Being honest may not win you a crowd, and that is perfectly fine. The world is filled with people who applaud comfort and conformity, yet your truth has a weight that only the right souls can carry. Friendships built on honesty are rare, but they are real. They will stay when the storms arrive, and they will never demand you shrink yourself to fit their insecurities. Do not spend a single moment chasing approval, people are too preoccupied with their own reflections to notice yours. Comparing your life to another's is a subtle theft, a thief that robs your present of its clarity and your heart of its courage. Learn the art of solitude, for happiness cannot be borrowed. People change, sometimes in ways you will never anticipate, and even the most loyal friend can become a stranger overnight. Your strength is measured by your ability to remain content when alone, by the comfort you find in your own company. Dependence on external approval makes you fragile, self-reliance makes you unstoppable. Share your progress, your victories, and your growth, but hold your deepest goals close. Motivation thrives not in the spotlight of others' judgment, but in the quiet conviction of your own journey. Do not fear being alone. It is better to walk a path in solitude than to wander among those who drain your spirit. The people who demand the most of you often contribute the least, and wisdom lies in recognizing that balance. Treat your responsibilities with seriousness, but never mistake them for the measure of your worth. Fear exists not to paralyze, but to illuminate what you value. It is the echo of your own curiosity, the signal that something matters deeply. Do not act in haste based on fleeting emotion. The choices made in passion's heat often leave regrets etched in time. Never place anyone on a pedestal, for elevation breeds contempt. If you glorify another, you diminish yourself, and the mind that was meant to walk upright bends into unnecessary reverence. People offer advice shaped by their own vision, colored by their limitations. You must learn to sift the noise from the truth. Not every thought needs expression. Silence is often a sharper weapon than words. Act in a way you will not need to disguise, for lies, once sown, shadow every step you take. The brilliance of a person is rarely immediate. Just as light travels faster than sound, some appear luminous until their words reveal the depth, or lack thereof, beneath. Happiness is not an external prize to pursue, it is a current that flows quietly within. You owe nothing to the self you once were, but everything to the self you are becoming. Self-care is the recognition that you are both the obstacle and the path, that the greatest barrier to your growth is the unexamined mind. Even in moments of doubt, remember the quiet wisdom of those who have walked before you. Parents, teachers, mentors, their insight often stems not from perfection, but from the years they have survived. To dismiss it is to blind yourself to lessons already written. Overthinking is a thief of clarity. It twists reality into shadows and magnifies fears that may never exist. Ask yourself in moments of anger, will this matter 10 years from now? And let your actions be guided by the answer. Your body, though resilient, is finite. Care for it as you would a priceless instrument, it will return only what you invest. Trust is delicate, those who emphasize their truth may be the least truthful of all. Your only domain is your own choices, and the use you make of the hours given to you. Never compare your private moments to another's public display. Behind every smile, every success, every highlight, lies struggle, effort, and unseen clarity and intention. Physical attraction may draw you, but values shape the life you will build. You cannot have all things, each gain carries a silent trade. True friends are revealed not in the warmth of applause, but in the honesty of critique. Letting go is difficult, but time rewards those who release what no longer serves them. Each encounter with fear, each confrontation with discomfort, is a brick laid in the foundation of your courage. Never let yourself be an option in someone's life when they refuse to be a priority in yours. You are born with 2 ears and 1 mouth, honor that design. Listen more than you speak, and seek to understand before being understood. Life is change, not a threat, but an invitation to grow. Within a single lifetime, you will live many lives. Embrace the lessons of the past, yet remain open to the novelty of each day. See the good in others, and your own vision of the world will transform. Actions, not words, reveal the essence of a person. Everything you do is a dot, a moment that connects to the broader story of your life. Connect them with awareness. Commitment ignites beginnings, consistency carries progress, and persistence ensures survival. Love is not finite, you can fall, rise, and fall again, always learning. When someone seeks to diminish you, limitation, not yours. Promises, for integrity is a currency more valuable than gold. Revisit the past sparingly, do not drench your present in yesterday's mistakes. Your purpose is created where you are, in the choices you make today, not somewhere waiting for you in a distant dream. Life can change in an instant. Gratitude opportunity. Seek richness not in possessions, but in experience. Action will not craft a new life. Your mindset colors every perception, every outcome, every step. Happiness is not a destination, it is the manner in which you journey. Some lessons are learned only when you are forced to face them alone. Pain exists not to break you, but to illuminate the depths of your own strength. Every challenge, every setback, is a mirror reflecting the courage you never realized you possessed. It is in the quiet moments, when no one is watching, that the foundation of your character is built. Convenience will fade, those who remain will teach you the value of loyalty, navigating their own struggles, blind to your battles unless you teach them compassion. The wind only exhausts your spirit. Sometimes you must walk away, leaving behind people, places, and patterns that no longer serve your growth. True friends emerge in moments of need, not in times of abundance. They are the ones who stand silently with you when your world is collapsing.